actors, welcome back to my channel. I thought I would share with you how to record a self-tape if you don't have a reader. This might be because you don't have time to find one, or maybe, well, usually it's because you don't have time to find one, so let's just show you how it's done, shall we?
Could have been a painter, could have studied law. Instead you are my paintbrush, you're my curriculum. Could have been a sailor, could have been an astronaut. Instead I drive for miles just to get to where you are.
Hello, so here's my setup. Very straightforward. I have the script here. What I've done is started recording myself, and I am recording my face, so I've got an eyeline. Hello, there's me. And I have recorded myself, as you'll see. I mean, that was a rough one. But here's, let me just mute it, just so you don't, well, yeah, see all of that. I've given myself a visual cue to know when to start, and what I've actually done as well is given myself a good 10 seconds odd before I start the scene, just because by the time I've pressed play, pressed record, and done all these things, I'm gonna need some time to get into the character, right? So I would recommend that you record yourself doing the scene a few times, varying the amount of length you have between lines. However, this scene is quite chatty, so I've been really quite hot on the cues and purposely not given myself a lot of lines, just so that I can get that feeling in the self-tape where I feel like someone is actually interrupting me. So yeah, it's for a theatre play, so I'm gonna not be more theatrical. You know, I hate all that stuff. There's no difference between screen acting and acting. Acting is acting, and just being the character as true as you possibly can be the character is what we should be doing as actors, I believe. So yeah, so I'm gonna just go over the lines a little bit now. I've had a gentle warm-up today. I had quite a intense core session at the gym yesterday and I'm feeling it today, and a run and everything. So yeah, I'm warmed up, I'm ready to go. The deadline for the self-tape is Tuesday at 12, and as you can see, it is now Monday morning. Let's do it. So I've got changed, ready for the self-tape. I'm about to do some makeup, not for me, but because I think my character would be quite high maintenance. I'm wearing quite a lot of makeup, so that's why. And then I'm going to set up for the self-tape, and I'll do a quick time lapse of that for you.
Get myself inside, I'm gonna close all of my blinds. I'll read or write, I'm working, hope you'll finally leave my mind. But you're still dancing in the air, still feel your hands run through my hair. I try and occupy my mind, but I can't.
Hello, so I've just recorded it. I've done quite a few takes, so I was quite enjoying it and just mucking about with it, really, to be honest. So what I have got going on here, I will just show you. Ta-da! So I've put my video up here, and I've made sure that the eyeline for the videos you'll see in the recording, when I show you how it's gone, is like in a good place. So my eyes are quite open, and I've got scope to kind of move around and imagine that person's actually sitting in front of me. So I've done it in a way where it feels quite natural and like they are someone sat opposite me. And I'll just quickly give you two examples as well. Like, I've recorded myself saying the lines a variety of ways, and I've done that intentionally so that I can then react differently. So I'll just show you that now. Okay, I just recorded this whole thing and it wasn't recording. So this is just an example.
New York, wow. Are you an American?
So quite natural, this first version.
Sorry.
Hot on the cues.
It's pretty cool to meet an American.
Pretty genuine. And then this one I've gone purposely a little bit.
Wow, are you an American?
A little bit more enthusiastic and over the top.
Sorry. It's just pretty cool to meet an American.
Just light-hearted, because I actually feel like that would annoy me a bit more. So I thought, why not give it another go?
Is that why you don't have an accent?
Even my voice,
Much of the Big Apple.
mannerisms are a little bit more expressive and a little bit more loud, I suppose. So that's the first scene, and now I'm about to do the second scene and change my setup a little bit. Here we go. So, as you'll have noticed, I've got changed because I think she would be differently worn. She will be doing different, what? She'd be looking different at this point. I am now stood up so I can move around a little bit more. This will not be in shot. But the reason I've got changed and done something different with my hair, it's a different time in the story altogether, and I feel like they're a little bit more invested and a little bit more active. So I'm wearing something a bit more active and a little bit less formal. So yeah, I'm gonna crack on with that. And because actually this is more of a chunk of text, there's no speech from another character that's been given to me anyway. I'm sure it's in a scene. In fact, I'm confident it's in a scene. I am just going to focus on an eye line. I've got my Tom Cruise poster there. I can use Tom Cruise's eye line if I need to. Hey Tom. But I probably won't do that. I'll just look wherever I feel appropriate, stick a post-it there. And again, this is because I'm okay with that. I'm good with that. If you're struggling, however, though, to connect to what you're saying and who you're speaking to, get a friend in, get a photo in, get something in that's going to prompt some sort of connection in with you. That being said, I think it's really good practice to not have someone there, because sometimes you won't. And if you're doing green screen and all of that sort of thing, as I keep saying, you might not be able to connect with anyone because there might not be anyone there. Or it's like a puppet in the shape of a dragon or whatever. So yeah, here we go. So job done. It is now 2:30 on a Monday afternoon. I have spent approximately I had a meeting for an hour, so really I spent half an hour on this earlier, and then I've spent maybe about 3 hours on this self-tape. That being said, some of that was in between work, so it wasn't really set up and ready to go. I've kind of recorded this final chunk. I'm gonna say maybe like 45 minutes, which I'm really happy about. So yeah, feeling good, and I'm gonna decompress now, edit it all together. Got lots of other things to do today, and I'm just gonna crack on with my life, because that's what you should do after you've done an audition. Get on with your life, because auditions shouldn't make or break your self-esteem or make you feel shitty. They should actually empower you, make you feel like you've got excited about your craft again, and that's exactly how I feel right now. So good luck in all your auditions, good work in all of your auditions, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.
Run through my hair. I try and occupy my mind, but I can't hide. It's too soon, it's too fast. I try to fight it, hoping that it wouldn't last. Built a world and built it fast. I can't deny it. Expectations you surpassed. Need some time to think it through without you, but you're sublime.